Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. The NFL reaction to Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night football schedules with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. So your boy's grinding. I already did the schedule update for the scheduled release. I already did a 2-hour live stream. All right. And your boy's always fucking grinding. I'm always working hard. The hardest working motherfucker on YouTube for NFL coverage, period. All right. Then I go ahead and do a reaction video to my 2021 Bucs schedule. Okay, now we're going to go over the matchups for Thursday night, Monday night, and Sunday night football. Now, I could have definitely made this a upload like I did with my Buccaneers reaction. That was about 5 minutes. But I like the input that I can get from guys like you guys, the fans, the Fanatic family. So that way we can kind of go over the matchups, since I didn't get a chance to really do it in the, kind of release video that I did a couple weeks out. So Tyshawn Mullins in the building, Justin Wills in the building, Cash Out Hybrid in the building, Ryan Strick in the building, Chiefs, Browns. I absolutely love both of those teams. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. This is my third video, second live stream. So I had one early live stream for about 2.5 hours. Then I did a upload just a few minutes ago, and now your boy is back. No one is going to outwork me ever, all right? NFL reaction to Thursday, Sunday, Monday night schedules with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe, Cash App as well. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. I know we get to see a little Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson in the background. We got a dope picture right above me with the Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. Definitely have that. We got Brady over there in the corner. We got Thursday night, Monday night, and I'm going to click on it so that way we can kind of go over the matchups, even though you can see it behind me, so we can go over each one. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. A few other people will watch this after I end up finishing the live stream. It's going to be horribly long, but I always like your guys' input, so when I do these, we can kind of go over everything together. All right, so first, as we know, Thursday night matchups typically end up being the worst. All right, we already know in most cases, Sunday night football and Monday night will be much better than Thursday night. But let's see for 2021 if there's anything that, really tickles our fancies, anything that really, gets us going, gets the juices flowing, as we're going into Thursday night. Are we going to have some bullshit matchups like we normally get? Or are we going to get some matchups where like, okay, I got to watch this matchup on Thursday night. Typically, Monday night and Sunday night are going to be the best, but let's see. Let's take a look at the schedule. So we got week 2, we got the Giants, right? The New York Football Giants, and we got the Washington Football Team. Danny Dimes, it's either you bring it or get your ass out of fucking New York versus Heineke for Meineke, right? Or Ryan Fitzmagic. Washington should win this game. I love NFC East matchups, but again, I'm a fan of all 32 NFL teams, so we're going to have to kind of see where these matchups end up when we compare them to Sunday night and Monday night. So week 2 for Thursday night, out of a grade of like A to F, that one's probably like what? Maybe a C. Nothing too crazy, not must-see TV like an A matchup, but it's a watch. And usually it's going to be a good game, with that being a divisional rivalry game. Week 3, the Panthers versus the dumpster fire, the Houston Texans. Not a whole lot there, but we do get to see, J.C. Horn, hopefully run CMC. We're going to get to see Sam Darnold. So we should see the Panthers mollywop the Houston Texans. Justin Wilson, Panthers are going 14-3. Not happening, but I like your enthusiasm. Panthers are going to beat the living hell out of the Texans. Yes, they are. They're definitely going to dominate them. I like Rams, Seahawks, Packers, Cards, Chiefs, Chargers, and Titans, Niners a lot. Ryan Strick, you're a big NFL fan like myself. And I can't wait to watch your Florida Gator quarterback. Could be a very, very high pick as we're going into next season. And I got your boy, Kyle Trask, all right, on my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Trask Bay. I love it. all right? But the Panthers are going to absolutely mollywop the Houston Texans. I feel sorry for him. Kayvon Thibodeau, on the Oregon Ducks, might be the first pick in the draft if it's not a quarterback. I want to be able to go to Eugene and watch him up front and play, and he'll probably be the first pick to the Texans. I hope not. I don't want Thibodeau to go there, but he might be the next Khalil Mack, Von Miller. In reality, he could be the next Myles Garrett. I think that's a better comparison. Kayvon Thibodeau, a name to watch out for as we're going into next season, all right? The Oregon Ducks in the Pac-12. Week 4, all right? We got the Jaguars and the Bengals. And normally when you see this matchup, you're like, the Jags, I don't really give a fuck. The Bengals, who cares, right? But think about who's on the team. Trevor Lawrence, right? Trevor Lawrence versus Joe Burrow. Justin Wills, sorry, your QB is Sam Darnold. I'm sorry. Why don't you like Sam Darnold? Justin Wills, you got to understand, when people talk shit about Sam Darnold, like Young Nola in the earlier stream, maybe Shrick because you got, Patrick Mahomes, you know what I mean? But I like Sam Darnold, and I think that no one really would have won or been successful with Adam Gase. Your best wide receiver is Jamison Crowder. You didn't have anything there. Running game, offensive line, horrible coaching, horrible ownership, horrible defense. So I actually like Sam Darnold a lot, and I think that he's going to succeed in Carolina better than Teddy Bridgewater. Believe that, okay? And I think the Panthers can make the playoffs. I'm not saying they're going to 100%, but I think there's a good chance that they could be better than the Saints this season. It just depends on CMC if he can stay healthy. But if you look at the weapons, you got Robbie. All right, you end up getting DJ Moore. All right, you ended up losing Curtis Samuel. He's going to be playing with Scary Terry McLaurin with Washington. But if you look at the roster and look at J.C. Horn, the swag, Brian Spider Burns, right, Jeremy Chin. I mean, the haters want to hate. That's fine. The haters want to hate, but I'm a Bucs fan, but I actually have respect for all 31 other teams, and I think the Panthers actually legitimately have a shot. They could be a sleeper. The Giants can be a sleeper, as well as the Dolphins and the Chargers, but we'll get into that later, all right? So the Jags, Trevor Lawrence versus Joe Burrow, must-see TV. They should have picked Penei Sewell to be able to protect him. Guess what? They didn't. All right, they did not protect him, but they ended up getting someone like Jamar Chase that might be able to put some butts in the seats, might be able to do some things out there on the football field. I don't know how it's going to go, but what I do know, it's going to be fun to watch. So we end up having the Jags and the Bengals, all right, in week 4. All right, moving forward, after that matchup, as we're moving forward, all right, we got the Rams and we got the Seahawks. I absolutely love this matchup so far between the first, 4 matchups on Thursday night, not including Tampa Bay and the Dallas Cowboys, we damn boys, where we get to see Dak Prescott. Who's going to win this matchup? Dangerous at home, Matthew Stafford, Justin Wills. Ryan Schrick is a Florida Gator fan, and he's a Chief fan. So, of course, he already has his favorites, Patrick Mahomes. He already has his, dreams of winning championships again, and it could end up being the Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers again with the opposite outcome. Joe Tooney, all right, you got Yang, all right, you got who? Kyle Long, right? Orlando Brown, all right, Lawrence, Duvernay, Tardif. You got all the offensive linemen, all right? But yeah, he's a Chiefs fan. So Chiefs fans are going to feel, confident and that they want revenge against Tampa Bay. I feel that. But as far as the Rams and the Seahawks, Matthew Stafford, the only team that really can give Tampa a run for their money, in my opinion, at least right now. All right, on paper, Matthew Stafford, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, Cam Akers, Cooper Kupp. I mean, they look good. They look good. Tim Tebow, second best tight end in the league behind Kelsey. Yeah, I know you're just kidding. But you know what? All the haters that are talking shit about Tebow, shame on you. He's great for the locker room. All right, he's going to be able to bring the energy. He'll sell jerseys. And like I said, if he ends up making the team, I love it. I want Tebow to succeed. Trevor Lawrence to Tebow in the red zone, he could score 3, 4, 5 touchdowns in a season. And you could put him in packages where he could do that jump pass, where you can kind of, maybe have him at QB, RPO. Is he going to jump pass it? Is he going to run it? Is he going to play tight end? So I just like the fact that if Tebow makes the team, which he will, all right, and he'll be on the roster. Some people don't like it. Urban Meyer, it's his next-door neighbor. They have the connection to the Florida Gators. If you want to be a hater, I like Des Bryant and all these other bitches, whatever. All right, Tim Tebow playing a new position. If it was anybody else, I would say it's not going to work. He's not going to make the team, all right? It's not going to work out. He is not going to be able to succeed at tight end. But he should have did this early on instead of trying to be the quarterback that he was on the Denver Broncos going against, the Steelers. He had some magic and whatnot, Tim Tebow, right? But if he would have played tight end back then, he might still be in the league today. But I absolutely love Tim Tebow trying baseball, doing the Michael Jordan thing, finding out it just didn't work out, but at least you pursued your dreams, and then now it's all coming full circle. Next door neighbor to Urban Meyer. He'll put butts in the seats, all right? And the thing is, he can help the Jags improve and win. And he, like I said, his leadership, his energy, his competitiveness. Is there anyone else that you know that you would run through a wall for when you watched him play, either in high school, Florida Gator football, or in the pros? So, I mean, for all these haters out there that don't like Tim Tebow or don't think it's fair that he ends up making the roster, I don't give a shit what you think. I love it for the NFL, and I hope he succeeds. And honestly, I hope he scores 5 to 10 touchdowns in the season so he can shut everyone up and show people, hey, I'm an athlete. I might be 32, 33, but that doesn't matter. Age is just a number, and I think that he'll succeed there. So Jags, Tebow, Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, sign me up. Rams, Seahawks, Matthew Stafford, Russell Wilson, absolutely looks fantastic. That's the best one so far. But that Jags-Bengals might be a sleeper matchup in Week 4. Should be great on Thursday night. Then we get the Buccaneers, my team. Woo, baby. We get Tampa Bay versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. I absolutely love that matchup. On the road, it's going to be tough, but, Tampa Bay, we should be able to win. I mean, we are the favored team. We're trying to go for 2. But with the Philadelphia Eagles, all right, with the Eagles, they're trying to rebuild. They have 3 first-rounders next season. So if they don't play good with Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith, it's okay. You got 3 first-rounders next year, but that should be an awesome matchup on Thursday night in Week 6. Week 7, Broncos versus the Browns. Now, if Denver ends up having Aaron Rodgers at this point, that's must-see TV because I think Cleveland is a top 3 team in the AFC. It goes Chiefs, all right, Bills, Browns, or Chiefs, Browns, Bills. I really love those 3 teams, and if Denver ends up getting Aaron Rodgers, that could give it a little bit more spice against the Browns, all right, and you might end up stealing a victory, even though Cleveland will be heavily favored in that matchup. Then, in Week 8, you got Green Bay Packers versus the Arizona Cardinals. In this matchup, it only means something, right? If Aaron Rodgers is there, fuck Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. Shame on you, Kuta Koots, sounding like a cheese. Something from Germany, all right? Damn you. You ruined everything for Aaron Rodgers, all right? So Rodgers, Kyler, it's time to put up or shut up. Year 3, you got to get it done and get to the playoffs. You got the Rams, you got the Seahawks, and you got the Niners. And you don't really know if it's Jimmy G or Trey Lance or what's going to happen. But Green Bay, Rodgers, Kyler, sign me up. Or give me Rodgers versus Baker in Week 7 if he goes to Denver. Jets, Colts. Colts should mollywop him. I believe in Carson Wentz. I believe in everything that they got going on. I think he's going to succeed. I think that they can win the division. Quiddy pay for Michigan. You already got DeForest Buckner. You got Darius Leonard. You got everything going. The only weak spot that the Colts have is wide receiver, and that definitely concerns me because Carson has to throw to someone. You can't hand the ball off to Jonathan Taylor 40 times a game. Maybe 30. But not 40. But they should mollywop the Jets. But it would be cool to see Zach Wilson out there. So those Bengals games and those Jags games and those Jets games that normally we don't give a shit about, now we're like, okay, I want to watch this game. And it might end up being better than we think. A lot of Thursday night matchups last year ended up being a little bit better than we thought. All right, Carson Wentz is going to be elite in Indianapolis, BLA, I agree. I'm not sure elite, but he should be a lot better than he was, obviously, where he was in Philly. Fly, Eagles, fly. Hey, bro, are you ready for the 2021 season? Absolutely. We were better than y'all last year. We had the 2nd and 4th best running back in all of college, and we have a future first-round draft pick. We have the 5th best linebacker in all of college, Justin Wills, talking shit with the rest of the people in the room. I got Eagles handling the Bucs their asses because of our pass rush and Darius Slay. You got safeties. You got players. But let's be honest. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers should be the best team in the NFC. No, I'm back. I'm always grinding. 2-hour live stream, 2 hours and 20, 30 minutes. Then I do a upload for the Buccaneers schedule. And then now I'm going over Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night schedules. Because, your boy's always working hard, and I'm always grinding. My guy. Let's go. All right, so Tampa Bay and the Eagles. Tampa should have that game. Eagles might make it close. But remember, if you have a bad year this season, the Eagles, you got 3 first-rounders next year. That's where it's at. That's where you're really going to build. And Zach Ertz, look for him possibly to go to the Colts. I think that would be a best scenario fit for the Colts to be able to get Zach Ertz, reunite with Carson Wentz and Frank Reich. Let's see if we can get that done. All right, so week 9, Jets, Colts by a lot. Ravens versus Dolphins, week 10. That's almost as spicy as Rams, Seahawks to me. That one looks fantastic. It should be an amazing game. Lamar, Action Jackson, Tua, all the great draft picks that Brian Flores has been doing. Don't be surprised if the Dolphins make the playoffs. Love that matchup. All right, probably second to the Rams and Seahawks up to that point. Patriots, Falcons. We get a rematch of the 28-3. Patriots should mollywop the Atlanta Falcons, the Falcons, but we'll have to wait and see where that goes. Is it Cam in week 11 or is it Mac Jones? I don't know. But either way, New England should be able to win in that matchup. We got the Dallas Cowboys, we them boys, versus the New Orleans Saints. All right, in week 13. Interesting. Since the last time that they played, it was a low-scoring game, a lot of defense. Now you got Dak versus Jameis more than likely, unless he gets benched, so we'll have to see where that goes. Then you got the Steelers versus the Vikings. That'll be interesting. 2 potential playoff teams. Like I said, Steelers, not really sure if I think that they're going to be better than the Ravens or the Browns. They might be third place in that division, and the loss of Bud Dupree could be big. All right, and the Minnesota Vikings, Kirk Cousins, we know him and Justin Jefferson are going to ball out with Dalvin Cook, but what worries me is the defense. The defense. Cash out hybrid in the building. What to do? And then we got the Chiefs and the Chargers. Oh my. Just when I thought that the Rams and Seahawks were the best matchup on the slate, let's take a backseat to the Chiefs and the Chargers. That's going to be fucking crazy. Are you kidding me? Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's a top 10 quarterback in this league. But guess what? After this season, everyone's going to be saying he's top 5. I absolutely love Justin Herbert, not being a homer, being an Oregon Ducks super fan, but if you watch what he did under pressure, he played better under pressure and throwing that deep ball than anybody I've ever seen besides Patrick Mahomes in his rookie year. So this guy won Offensive Rookie of the Year. He could have been co-Offensive Rookie of the Year with Justin Jefferson, but the Chiefs, Chargers is going to have a lot of spice, and I can't wait to see that matchup. Chiefs should win, but the Chargers are definitely going to get better and better and better. Rashawn Slater, they did what the Bengals didn't do. Should have got Penei Sewell. They went Jamar Chase. That's why you're a shitty organization. Bengals, who day, you're garbage. Then you go to the Chargers, good scenario, good team. All right, you got rid of Anthony Lynn's bum ass, right? You got Rashawn Slater, and then you got the steal of the draft, Asante Samuel Jr. to pair up with Derwin James. Let's see if Derwin James can actually stay fucking healthy for a full season. Chargers could be a sleeper to end up making the playoffs. Miami is not trash. I like them. They had a great draft, and look for them to keep moving up and up and up in the rankings, and it wouldn't surprise me if they end up making the playoffs this year. And in the next couple years, with all that capital, they might end up competing for that AFC East crown with the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. All right, you're a Chiefs fan, so that's what your opinions are, Ryan Schrick. And then we got the San Francisco 49ers and the Tennessee Titans. Is it Jimmy Garoppolo? Is it Trey Lance? Ryan Tannehill? That might end up being a fantastic matchup. So as we look at the matchups right now, Giants, Washington, C grade. Panthers, Texans, D grade. Jags, Bengals, to me, Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, that gives me a solid B. A+, Rams and Seahawks, maybe a B-, Buccaneers and Eagles. I mean, some people will be interested if you're a Bucs fan or an Eagle fan, but if you don't really give a shit about either team, it's like a B- game, all right? Broncos and Browns, only if Aaron Rodgers is on the Broncos, then that ends up being an A-B game. But if not, probably a C matchup, all right? Green Bay as well as the Cardinals. Aaron Rodgers is on the Green Bay Packers versus Kyler, then that's an A game. Jets, Colts, C. Ravens, Dolphins, B. New England and the Atlanta Falcons, D, or maybe a C, just depending on Atlanta. If we can get anything from Kyle Pitts and Matt Ryan and Calvin Ridley and Julio, great, but it might be a blowout, all right? Cowboys and Saints, even though both teams might miss the playoffs, maybe they both make the playoffs as a wild card, but if they don't, still should be an interesting matchup, a good B grade on that one. Steelers, Vikings, B. Chiefs, Chargers, A, and then you got the Niners and the Titans, maybe, a B- grade. So there's only a few really A matchups in it. Rams, Seahawks, Chiefs, Chargers, Green Bay Cardinals, if you get Aaron Rodgers on the team, or you might get an A- if Aaron Rodgers is on the Broncos in week 7 going against the Browns. So out of all these games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe 4 good matchups, really, really good ones on Thursday night. And then we have a lot of B and C matchups. But like I said last season and the year before, sometimes those matchups like the Panthers and Texans that look like shit, if Deshaun Watson's playing and we're going to get Sam Darnold, or you get the Jets and the Colts, doesn't really look that sexy on paper. It might end up being one of the best matchups of the year. You just have to play the games and see how they play out. Nola in the building, Justin Wills in the building, Cash Out in the building, and who else is in the building? Ryan Schrick. So that's Thursday night, all right? So let's go now to the next matchup. All right, let's go Monday night. All right, as we see a nice, beautiful picture of Tom Brady here. And then we see, who is that? Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. Love, love, love that. Looking swaggy there. Your boy's always grinding. Third video of the day, second live stream. All right, we did the reaction video to the schedule release. Then I did a Tampa Bay Buccaneers reaction to the schedule and upload. And now I'm back doing this reaction as well as live stream to Thursday night, Monday night, and Sunday night. Now let's go to Monday night. You know Monday night's going to be much better. They got to bring the heat. Monday Night Football with your boy, all right? You're fired, all right, as Vince McMahon would say. Monday Night Football 2021. So Thursday night, we had 4 matchups that were great, and then a bunch of them that were maybe possibly BC matchups. Let's look at this. We got the Ravens versus the Raiders. Should be a pretty good matchup. We got Lamar versus Carr. What are we going to get? Is Gruden's draft picks going to pan out? They reached for Alex Leatherwood, but they ended up getting their nice safety. How many safeties did they get? 1, 2, 3 safeties in the first 5 picks. Not what I would have done, but it should be a decent matchup. That one probably gives me, I would say, Ravens, Raiders, probably like a C grade, but it could end up being a B type of game, just depending if the Raiders can keep up with the Ravens, all right? Lions versus Green Bay, Jared Goff, Aaron Rodgers, if he's there, unless it ends up being Jordan Love versus Jared Goff. That one doesn't look really that great on paper. Even if Aaron Rodgers is there, all right, even Aaron Rodgers is there, that might be ugly. That could be over in like the first quarter, so I'm not sure. That one probably gets a worse grade than the Ravens and Raiders. That's got to be at least a C, C minus. All right, Eagles, Cowboys, week fucking 3. I don't give a shit if you don't like teams in the NFC East. I absolutely love this division. They always beat the shit out of each other. They hate each other. Redskins, Washington football team. The Giants from New York. Philly, fly, Eagles, fly, and we them boys from Dallas. Eagles, Dallas. Wasn't it funny that all of the Eagles fans said, I hate Dak, right? I hate Dak, I hate Dak, I hate Dak, right? Carson Wentz is better. Now you have a quarterback that's exactly like Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts. Be careful what you wish for, and be careful what type of shit that you talk about on certain players. Because like I was mentioning to them, at some point, what if it ends up happening that Dak Prescott ends up being a Philadelphia Eagle? You never know how the league is going to turn out, but you exactly get a Dak Prescott 2.0 in Jalen Hurts. You got Devontae Smith. Should be an amazing matchup for me. I give that an A grade because Dak, Jalen Hurts, I'm not sure if either of these teams are going to make the playoffs, but as far as football and excitement, even if you don't like the NFC East, that is going to be something that's going to be fun to watch. Week 4, Raiders versus the Chargers. We ended up getting Mariota and Herbert last season. Right, Carr broke his dick, all right? Pulled his groin and broke his dick, all right? Then we got Mariota and Herbert, and it ended up being one of the most amazing games last season. So I can't wait to be able to see Herbert at home week 4. Like I said, he's a top 10 quarterback right now. By the end of the season, I think he's going to be top 5. Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson if he plays, and my boy Justin Herbert. And I think that he's got just as much potential as Kyler, even more. Big facts. Then we got the Colts versus the Ravens. 2 perennial playoff teams jockeying for position. Carson Wentz versus Lamar Jackson. The 2 polar opposites in the league. Absolutely love that matchup. So as I'm looking at the matchups, week 1, C grade. Week 2, C grade. Week 3, A grade. Week 4, B grade. Week 5, B grade. Then we go to week 6. Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen versus Ryan Tannehill. Absolutely love this matchup. We don't have Corey Davis anymore. All right, but Bud Dupree is over from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Should be a lot of an excitement there. Both teams should go to the playoffs and do some damage. Love that matchup. Should be fun. Then we get the Saints versus the Seahawks. Now, if we had Drew Brees, it would mean a lot more. But it's Jameis Winston going against Dangerous and Russell Wilson, so it doesn't really have as much excitement. But anytime the Saints are on TV, as far as me being an NFC South fan, I'm going to watch. And it's just up north to our neighbor here in Washington, Seattle, as I'm here in the 503 in Oregon. Saints, Seattle, maybe a B- grade. Then we get Giants in Kansas City. Danny Dimes, your time is up. This one should get ugly. The Giants have all these weapons, but this one is going to be a blowout. So I love Kansas City. So anytime that they're on, it's going to be A grade for me because I love watching them, whoever they play. But it's going to be interesting to see if the Giants can even keep up after the first quarter. All right, then we got Week 9, Bears, Steelers. Gridiron teams known for defense. Are we going to get Justin Fields versus Ben Roethlisberger? We better. I definitely want to see that matchup. It should be must-see TV. Then we get Rams versus Niners. Matthew Stafford versus Trey Lance in Week 10. Yes, please. I hope it's not Jimmy Garoppolo. All right, that's what I want to see. Two teams from the NFC West, the best division in football, battling it out. All right, battling it out. That's what I want to see. Then we get the Giants and Buccaneers. Danny Dimes in his rookie year beat Tampa Bay. This is a brand new Tampa Bay Buccaneer team. We need revenge. We're going to beat the shit out of the fucking Giants. But we'll see what Danny Dimes does at Week 11. Because if they got all those weapons clicking, Kyle Rudolph, all those wide receivers, you beefed up the defense, the Giants could win the NFC East, and that's big facts. Then you get Week 12, a better matchup, Seattle Seahawks versus the Washington Football Team. Two teams that could win the NFC West as well as the NFC East. Love that matchup. That's a good A matchup. Russell Wilson versus Ryan Fitzmagic or Heineke from Meineke. Then we get the Patriots and the Bills. Is it Cam Newton? Is it Mac Jones versus Josh Allen? Sign me up. A++ matchup. Can't wait for that one. And then another A+ matchup. Rams, Cardinals, Matthew Stafford, Kyler Murray. Sign me up. I absolutely love that. And then we get Vikings, Bears, rivalry matchup. Kirk Cousins, hopefully Justin Fields. That should be fantastic. Allen Robinson, Justin Jefferson going at it. And then we get Dolphins and the Saints. Like that matchup as well. Jameis Winston, who knows if he'll be the QB there, but I absolutely love Miami. I'm not sold on Tua, but I'm sold on all the pieces that they're surrounding him with. Browns and Steelers, Week 17. Myles Garrett, he won't be swinging any helmets in this game, but look for this matchup to give the Browns the AFC North crown. I love them. Think they're a top 3 team. Chiefs, Bills, Browns, but it might end up being Chiefs, Browns, Bills, and then you got Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Rams, and everybody else. So as you look at this matchup, just real briefly, Ravens, Raiders, C grade, Lions, Packers, C, Eagles, Cowboys, A, Raiders, Chargers, B, Colts, Ravens, B, Bills, Titans, B, Saints, Seahawks, B, Chiefs, Giants. As far as, the Giants, not a really good opponent for them, but watching the Chiefs play on Monday night, that's an A for me. Just because I'm a fan of the NFL, I want to see Patrick Mahomes. The Giants D should be a little bit better. So even though they'll probably win this game by 20 or more, anytime the Chiefs are on, I'm going to be able to be glued to my seat because I absolutely love great football. All right, Bears, Justin Fields, Ben Roethlisberger. This has potential, if it's Justin Fields, which it should be, to be an A-grade matchup. Niners, Trey Lance, Matthew Stafford, Week 10, another A grade. Giants, Bucks, maybe like a C grade. It all depends on what we get from the Chiefs, Giants, or the Bucks, Giants. Those could both be competitive games, or the Chiefs blowing out the Giants and the Bucks blowing out the Giants. Let's just hope the Giants end up winning the division and end up being a strong opponent for not only the Chiefs in Week 8, but the Bucks in Week 11. And then we got Seahawks and the Washington Football Team in Week 12. I give that an A. All right, you got New England and the Bills, A. All right, Rams, Cardinals, A. All right, Vikings, Bears, B. Dolphins, Saints, probably B-, C. And then A for the Browns and the Steelers, because that could end up being the divisional winner. And I absolutely love the Browns this year. Love the Browns, love the Dolphins, love the Chargers. If we're talking about teams right now, obviously we know what the Bills and Chiefs are going to do. I love Tampa Bay. And I love the Rams, and I'm really interested to see what other teams are going to be able to step up. Could the Giants be that team, that sleeper team that steps up? I'm not a believer in Danny Dimes, but maybe I should be. All right, so now we've seen Thursday night. Let's see how many good matchups. So we got one good game. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's about 9 matchups, 4, 8, 12, 16, 4, 8, 12, 16, 17. So out of 17 matchups, let's take a quick look. We got 1, Eagles and Cowboys, Raiders and Chargers 2, Colts, Ravens 3, Bills, Titans 4. Let's go Bears, Steelers 5, Rams, Niners 6, Seahawks, Washington football team 7, Patriots, Bills 8, Rams, Cardinals 9, Vikings, Bears 10, and then we got the Browns and the Steelers. So 11 out of 17, a little bit better than obviously Thursday night, but the best matchups are going to be Sunday night football. It should be Monday night. That should be the best matchups when you think about it. Thursday, Sunday, Monday should be the best ones, but it seems like in past years, Sunday night football by far has had the best matchups. Let's see if I'm right. All right? So we gradually have gotten better from Thursday night being the shit, kind of games. Monday night getting a little bit better. Let's take a look at Sunday night. Let's take a look at Sunday night football. Matchup for matchup. This kills Thursday night and Monday night combined. Look at this. Bears, Rams, Justin Fields, Matthew Stafford, A. Chiefs, Ravens, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, A. Packers, Niners, all right? Aaron Rodgers versus maybe Trey Lance, A. The game of the century, the game of the year, the game of all games. The Buccaneers, Tom Brady, going to New England and Gillette, going against Belichick, McDaniels, and all of those fans of New England. Will he get booed? Will he get cheered? It's going to be interesting. Week 4, A+++++. And I don't care if you're a Patriot fan or you're a Buccaneer fan, a Brady fan, a Cam fan, a Mac Jones fan. That is going to have so much storyline built around it. And they probably wanted to do it early so that way if Tom Brady got hurt, and they had it for like November or December, which I would have recommended. That's the one that I would have wanted. Late November, December. They want to make sure. All right, that they got this matchup in. All right. They wanted to get this matchup in. So we got 4 A grades right off the gate. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Week 5, Bills, Chiefs. Are you fucking kidding me? Another A+ game. We're talking Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. That might be the second best matchup, if not first best matchup all season. A. The first 5 weeks of Sunday Night Football. Oh, it gets better. Seahawks, Steelers, another A matchup. Russell Wilson, Ben Roethlisberger. Then you even go to a matchup that doesn't look as great, but it's still good. Colts, Niners, Carson Wentz, maybe Trey Lance. Then you go to week 8, Dallas Cowboys, we them boys, Dak Prescott versus Kirk Cousins, right? You end up getting CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson. So even if you don't give a shit about the Cowboys and Vikings, good game. All right, Titans, Rams, week 9, good game. Ryan Tannehill, Matthew Stafford. Then we get the Chiefs versus the Raiders. Carr, Mahomes, another good game. Steelers, Chargers, another great game. Ravens, Browns, another great game. Niners, Seahawks, one of the best rivalries in football, NFC West. I haven't seen a bad Sunday Night Football. This is insane. Like, this literally might be the best slate of games I've ever seen all time. Ever. 2021, Sunday Night Football, this might be the best of all time. Niners, Seahawks, week 13. Bears, Packers. Are you kidding me? Justin Fields versus Aaron Rodgers if he's there. Oh, let's pray that he doesn't go to Denver so we can get this matchup, rivalry matchup. Then we get Saints, Bucks. Oh, my. Even if it's Jameis Winston. All right, going back to Tampa. All right, Tom Brady, everything on the line, beating the shit out of us last time, 2 times in the regular season. 38-3. Right, during the regular season on that ass whooping. Week 1, week 9 last year. But we took care of you guys in the playoffs. Woo, baby. I can't wait. Washington football team, Redskins, Cowboys. Washington football team, Cowboys in week 16. Awesome game. Week 17, Vikings, Skull versus the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers, you better be there. And then week 18, to be determined. Have you ever seen a slate better than this? We literally don't have one bad matchup. All the matchups are A grades. If you want to give B grades to some of them, that's fine. But there literally is good games every Sunday Night Football. You know your boy's going to be here for every single one. I'm almost about to have a stroke or an aneurysm because I can't believe how much better Sunday Night Football is compared to Thursday night and Monday night. Look at the matchups. Bears, Rams, amazing. Chiefs, Ravens, amazing. I mean, I'm an NFL fan of all 32 teams, so I'm just salivating right now looking at these matchups. Rodgers, Trey Lance, week 3. So let's start over. Justin Fields, I'm hoping, right? Matthew Stafford. Oh, are you kidding me? Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, amazing. Rodgers, Trey Lance. Tom Brady, Cam Newton, or Mac Jones. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. Russell Wilson, Ben Roethlisberger. Carson Wentz, Trey Lance, I'm hoping, not Jimmy G. Dak Prescott, Kirk Cousins. All right, Ryan Tannehill, Matthew Stafford. Patrick Mahomes, Mr. Carr. Ben Roethlisberger, Justin Herbert. Baker Mayfield and the Browns versus Lamar Jackson. Trey Lance, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, Aaron Rodgers, Jameis Winston, Tom Brady, or Taysom Hill or someone else. Washington football team, Ryan Fitzmagic, Taylor Heineke from Meineke, or Dak Prescott. And then we got Kirk Cousins and Aaron Rodgers, hopefully. Amazing, amazing slate. Unbelievable slate. So I just wanted to show you guys on each of those slates how amazing Sunday Night Football is if you didn't get a chance to take a quick look at the schedule. Let me scroll up real quick and look at all the bantering that you guys have going on. Justin Wills in the building, Nola in the building, Shrick in the building. Ravens all the way. Ravens flock. Cash out in the building. What to do? Definitely a lot of shit talking going in. The Rams are one of the best. Of course they are. Dylan W26 in the building. What do you do? What to do? What to do? Miami is trash. Are you talking about University of Miami? You guys must be. You must not be talking about Miami Dolphins when you guys are bantering and talking college football as well. Justin Wills, North Carolina, winning the ACC next year. They got a nice quarterback as well. A lot of these guys have quarterbacks that are going to be looking at Florida, right? Oklahoma. There's all kinds of teams that are going to be balling out in college. Orion, who is the best quarterback in college in your opinion? Whew, that's tough. Florida's quarterback looks good. You know, you got Spencer Rattler. I mean, you got a lot of guys from a lot of different schools. It's tough to say who's going to be the best. You know, there's a lot of quarterbacks, at this point. And like I said, I got to go back and watch tape, look at the starting lineup, see who is returning at wide receiver, running back, offensive line for some of these schools. But there's quite a few, and I started to do some research on 2022 draft, NFL draft, to kind of see what quarterbacks are going to be available. Brady, Montana, Manning, Breeze. Are we talking about best quarterbacks of all time? I mean, at this point now, I mean, like I said, I've always been a Joe Montana, Peyton Manning guy, but obviously with Brady and what he's been able to do, it's kind of hard, based off the wins and the championships. But if I had to go based off it, it's going to be Brady, Montana, Manning. Those are my top 3. Oh, Henry in the building. What to do? Chase in the building. What to do? But I'm definitely very, very excited to see where things go. Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night, as we go over the matchups. This is crazy. Sam Howell looks good, right? There's a lot of good quarterbacks that are in college, but again, we got to be able to see them play. I'm hoping fans are going to be allowed back. Brady, Montana, Manning, Breeze. I don't know if I would even have Breeze in my top 4. No disrespect to Drew Brees. He's amazing, has all the records and whatnot. But definitely Brady, Montana, Manning. Those are my 3. John Elway. I probably would have John Elway over Breeze personally, just based on everything that he did. But like I said, Breeze is an amazing quarterback. I'm not trying to slight them because I'm a Bucs fan and they're a Saints fan. Chase, go Bucs, baby, let's go. But obviously your boy's been grinding. They had the schedule release. I did a 2-hour live stream for that. Then I ended up doing an upload for the #1 Bucs fan on planet Earth reaction to the Bucs 2021 schedule. If you didn't get a chance to see that, you can kind of go over my reaction of the schedule. It doesn't look as easy as people are trying to say. You got tickets to Rams Bucs for your birthday. Oh, you taking me? You better be taking me, my guy. Oh, baby. And then we go through these matchups as you can see on the screen. Sunday Night Football looks fucking incredible. And then as we look at that, we look at Thursday night. All right, Giants, Washington. There's a lot of kind of so-so matchups. The best one is Rams, Seahawks, right? That looks like the best one. Chiefs, Chargers. By far, those look great, and I'm kind of intrigued by the Jaguars and the Bengals. I'm intrigued by that matchup there. But as far as must-see TV, Rams, Seahawks, Week 5, Week 15, Chiefs, Chargers. Only two for Thursday Night Football, even though I'm going to watch them all, and I know they're going to be good. Then we go to Monday night. All right, and as far as great matchups, Eagles, Cowboys will be great. Raiders, Chargers should be great. Ravens, Colts should be great. Titans, Bills should be great. Even though the Chiefs and Giants and the Bucs and Giants are playing, who knows if it'll be good. I mean, we might end up blowing both of those teams out. Justin Fields and Ben Roethlisberger in Week 9, hopefully. Rams, Niners should be great. You got the Bills versus the Patriots. That should be good. Rams, Cardinals looks amazing. And then we get the Browns and the Steelers. So as far as like great matchups, really across the board, Browns, Steelers, Rams, Cardinals, those are the ones that really stand out. But anytime the Chiefs are on, it's going to be awesome. But it's like, God, the Chiefs aren't even on TV that much. They should have more primetime games. Why am I only seeing the Chiefs on only a little bit here? All right, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to me. So you look on Thursday night, where are the Chiefs? Where are the Chiefs on Thursday night? And then you see on Monday night, I only see them on there one time. What the hell's going on here? All right, but at least you get them on Sunday night. You get them on there a couple times. But the schedule, all right, when you look at it, it's just fucking crazy on how amazing it is. Thursday night, Monday night, you combine that, and then you end up getting this. You get the Sunday night schedule. Look at that. Every single game looks fucking amazing. It's going to either be a rivalry game or something that looks off the chain. I can't believe that we're going to end up getting that. He said, damn, can't believe you're putting Eli Manning over Breeze. Eli Manning? Come on, man. Peyton Manning. Come on, O. Henry. Come on, O. Henry. Archie Manning. What about Baby Manning? Baby Manning will be number one pick in the draft, and I can't wait to watch him play in the NFL. It's going to be quite a few years from now, but he looks so off the chain. It's going to be like LeBron James, where they're going to cover him in high school and college. You're going to be able to see anything and everything, and it's going to be the most touted prospect probably since Trevor Lawrence at this point, because then you had Trevor Lawrence, you had Andrew Luck, you had John Elway, but Baby Manning looks like he could be just as good as Eli and Peyton. I can't wait to be able to see. Definitely better than Archie. Hopefully he's better than Eli, and he's closer to Peyton than anyone. Baby Manning looks amazing. I can't wait to be able to see that. Tom Brady revenge game. All right, what, Saints versus the Bucks? I mean, you guys lost a lot, on the Saints, if that's the game that you're talking about, unless you're talking about the Bucks and the Chiefs revenge game in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Tank for Arch. Man, we got to wait and see what happens. But you guys lost a lot on defense, but I am intrigued to see what Jameis is going to do. But like I said, not a lot of depth at wide receiver. Michael Thomas is there. All right, but who else? No Emmanuel Sanders, no Jared Cook. Yeah, I know Jared Cook is a bum and he fumbles a lot. All right, but you don't have a whole lot of depth there. You lost T-Rex, you lost Sheldon Rankins, you lost Jonas Jenkins. There's a lot of weapons there that you have to fill, and I wasn't really too pleased with your guys' draft. It could pan out for you guys, but I mean, I'm going to be honest. As a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, I'm not worried about you guys this season. You know what I mean? You guys still might be able to split with us, but bottom line, if you look at the NFL and weights laid out, I'm returning all 22 starters, even the kicker, all three coaches, Bowles, Byron Leftwich, and Mr. B.A., Bruce Arians himself. Tampa Bay is trying to go for two. Tampa Bay and the Rams are the two best teams in the NFC. The Chiefs, the Browns, and the Bills are the three best teams in the AFC. Now, there could be a chance of someone else out of those five teams in the AFC-NFC championship game. Green Bay could be in the mix too if Aaron Rodgers is on there. But if he's on Denver, I don't think they're going to be able to make the AFC championship game, even as great as Aaron Rodgers is, because you're probably going to have to give up Bradley Chubb and a few other pieces there. But we are going to have to wait and see. Jamarcus Russell is 5. Best QBs, Ryan Leaf, Johnny Manziel, Tim Tebow, Jameis Winston. Hey, Jamarcus Russell. Ryan Leaf should have been good. Johnny Manziel, I don't give a shit what anyone says. In college at Texas A&M with my boy Mike Evans, beating Alabama and watching him in college was must-see TV. It was like watching Michael Vick at Virginia Tech. I absolutely love Johnny. I'll still represent Johnny. A lot of people want to talk trash. Anyone that has substance abuse, drinking, drugs, weed, cocaine, doing everything like that. Johnny just fell into the wrong hands, partying with Drake, when he's in college. If he would have been able to have better people around him, maybe he'd still be in the NFL to this day. But I'll tell you what, in college, I don't know if there was anyone more exciting than Johnny Manziel besides maybe Michael Vick at QB. Tim Tebow, I'm rooting for him. Great player, right? And I hope that he succeeds at tight end. Jameis Winston, he's a bum. All right, hopefully that LASIK ends up working out for him. If he throws less than 20 picks, there's a chance the Saints can make the playoffs. But if he plays bad and they, have a 500 record or worse, and then they get a top 10 pick and they get their future QB, for years and years to come, that might end up being a benefit to the Saints where they can get back in the mix quicker instead of floating around 500 with Jameis Winston, because we know Taysom Hill isn't the answer, and I don't think Jameis is the long-term answer for him either. But we'll see what he does. I mean, he definitely has the ability to throw for 4,000 or 5,000 yards, but I'm not sure. Defense has some holes. Offensive line's great. Peyton's great. You got Michael Thomas, AK-41, the best, running back in the league, in my opinion. I think he's better than Dalvin Cook. And it's pretty much between him and Derrick Henry. Yeah, you got Zeke. Yeah, you got Run CMC. They're great too. But, you don't win with just, 5 good players on offense and defense. Or six good players or 7 good players on offense and defense. You got to have, 8, 9, 10 players. You can only have 1 or 2 holes, and then you better pray those guys are average or above average, and you got to have depth on the bench, because if you don't have depth, you're fucked. And that's big facts. So if you guys didn't get a chance to see my 2021 NFL schedule release live stream, 2 hours and 15 minutes, I did that. Then I ended up doing the number one Bucs fan on planet fucking Earth reaction to the Bucs schedule. And you guys can take a look at that. That's just a quick 5-minute video. And then now I'm here going over Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night schedules. But I think that's the main thing with the Saints. It's the defense. It's the depth. You guys still could make the playoffs, but the Panthers could leapfrog you. Depending on what Sam Darnold does, Run CMC, Brian Spider Burns, Jeremy Chin, right? You got J.C. Horn, who's a dog. He's a dog. So, it just depends on what you guys do. And if you guys float around 500 or go below 500, that's not a bad thing. Get rid of Jameis Winston, get a quarterback in the top 10, and then you'll be right back where you were. All right. But if you float with Jameis Winston for a few years, you're going to be trying to cut people, being, worried about the cap and the money. You need to get a guy like a Kirk Cousins or Ryan Tannehill, but you can't get a guy like that, then you're going to have to get one in the draft. Because bottom line, Taysom Hill isn't going to be the guy, right? And neither is Jameis Winston long term. Short term, maybe. But long term, I don't think so. And I don't really know how long Tampa's going to reign. It depends on how long Tom's going to be there if he's trying to play till he's 50. But if we win this season and we go back to back, I'm not saying Kyle Trask is going to be the next Tom Brady, because I don't think he will be, all right? But if he sits under Brady for 3-4 years, he could be Andy Dalton-ish, slightly better, slightly worse, I don't know. But if we have a good supporting cast, he might be able to do decent, all right? Maybe get you 9-10 wins in a season, right? But we're probably going to need a Ryan Tannehill, Kirk Cousins kind of guy to come to Tampa after Brady's retired to be successful with all the other NFC teams and the AFC teams revamping their roster. What's the main problem with the Panthers? With me, the Panthers, offensive line, has always been an issue. Quarterback, but now you got Sam Darnold, who's better than Teddy Bridgewater, better than Cam at this point. So I like that. I like your head coach. I like everything that you got going on there with Coach Rule. Defense has been getting better and better with Chin, Brian Spider Burns. Now you got J.C. Horn. Special teams is pretty good too. So, the real thing right now, I think, is going to be special teams and the offensive line. Right? But as far as wide receivers, running backs, quarterbacks, I think that you guys can definitely make a run. And that's just my personal opinion. A lot of people think that the Saints are still, young Nola thinks the Saints are going to win 14 games and go 14-3. I said he's smoking crack. Tampa Bay might be the best team in football, and I don't even think we're going to get to 14 wins. I'm thinking maybe 11, 12, maybe 13-4 at the best. I don't know if you're going to get any teams that are going to go 15-2. And if anyone is going to go 15-2 or 14-3, it's probably the Chiefs, right? The Chiefs, not the Buccaneers. But I think those two teams, as well as the Rams, have the best shot to have the best record. Rams could win 11, 12, 13, 14 wins. Buccaneers, 11, 12, 13, 14, as well as the Chiefs. And there could be other teams up there that could do it too, like the Buffalo Bills. They could do it as well. But that's just my personal opinion on it. Tighten up. 22, what to do? Excited for your team. We were going over some of these matchups. Like I said, your boy's been grinding. I've already did a 2-hour live stream for the NFL schedule release from 5 to 7. Then I did a number one Bucs fan on planet Earth reaction to my Bucs schedule, a 5-minute upload. And then your boy's back for another fucking live stream for going over Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night football schedules and showing you how great these schedules are. And I know a lot of y'all have been searching and looking for these matchups, but I wanted to talk to you guys and show you my green screen and show you all the hard work and energy that I've been bringing in. But I am excited for the NFL season coming up. Is bringing back all of your starters going to hurt the Bucs in cap space in the future? I'm not that familiar with y'all's cap situation. No, we're good. Like I said, we had a franchise tag Godwin. So Godwin might be the guy that ends up leaving the team. But if we can keep everyone together, as long as Brady is there, everyone wants to win. Ndamukong Suh 1 year, JPP, is going to be there 1 year. If those guys end up moving on, we ended up getting Tryon, from UW to replace them. So we got guys. Vita Vea is still there. Levante David's there. Devin White is there. My secondary's young. Carlton Davis, Sean Murphy Bunting, Jamel Dean, Antoine Winfield Jr. You know what I mean? So the secondary's young and great. Devin White is arguably the best linebacker in football, not named Darius Leonard Colts Fred Warner, Niners, or Bobby Wagner, Seahawks. And that's big facts. Love Devin White. And then, like I said, with the offensive line, Tristan Wirfs, Jensen, all the guys up front. A lot of people would say that the O-line and the secondary were the weakness, but in reality, it wasn't necessarily all Brady, Lombardi, Lenny, Evans, Godwin, Gronk, AB. That's not the real reason we won the Super Bowl or even got far in the playoffs. It was our offensive line, Tristan Wirfs and company, as well as our secondary, Antoine Winfield Jr., Carlton Davis, Sean Murphy Bunting, Jamel Dean. It was a secondary as well as the offensive line. We had to control the battle in the trenches, in the run game, in the passing game, and we needed to stop the pass on the back end. So that's kind of how I feel about it moving forward. All right. O. Henry in the building. SD Gaming in the building. King Leopold in the Valhalla Raid. Valhalla, baby, in the building. Martin Velasquez in the building. What to do? Appreciate you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Valhalla, I love you, man. Valhalla Sports Talk in the building. One of my boys. Appreciate you. I don't mind the raid. Wild Horse Academy in the building. Alex Duran. Appreciate you guys. Steven, Salinas, Valhalla. And your boys covering all the sports. And like I said, we got the Buccaneers and the Rams. They are the best teams in the NFC, hands down. Packers if Aaron Rodgers is there. And then you got who? The Chiefs at the top with Mahomes. And then you got who? The Browns, as well as who? The Buffalo Bills. So those are really the cream of the crop, the top 5 teams. But let's take a quick peek before I end the live stream, and let's go over Thursday night, Monday night, and Sunday night and take a quick peek. Look at that nice, beautiful picture of Mahomes and Lamar above me and Brady over there. All right, let's look at Thursday night. Thursday night football. Giants, Washington might be a snore to some people. All right, Washington should win. Panthers versus Texans. Panthers mollywop. The shittiest team in football. The dumpster fire in football. The Houston Texans probably will get my boy, Kayvon Thibodeau, #1 pick in the draft. That's not a quarterback at edge rusher. All right, Jags, Bengals, Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, sign me up. Rams, Seahawks, week 5, the best game on the slate so far. Buccaneers, Eagles fly, love that as well. Broncos, Browns. It'll be great if we can get the Broncos with Aaron Rodgers. Then that gives that game a little bit more spice. If not, the Browns are going to murder them. All right, we got Packers, and we got who? Kyler Murray. He's the man. He plays video games. He does it all. All right, you got Aaron Rodgers, Kyler Murray. Kyler, it's your time to step up. Ride or die, homie. All right, you got tough competition. Russell Wilson, Matthew Stafford, Jimmy G, or Trey Lance. Get it done, buddy. Year 3, step up. Prove it. You got to get it done. Jets, Colts, that would be a snoozer, but we get to see Zach Wilson versus Carson Wentz. Ravens, Dolphins, love that matchup. Don't really believe in Tua just yet, but I like the matchups, and I like, pretty much a draft picks that the Dolphins have been accumulating these last couple years. All right, Patriots, Falcons, 28-3, should be a blowout. Cowboys, we them boys, versus the Saints. If they had Drew Brees, it would be more exciting. Steelers, Vikings, should be a good one. Chiefs, Chargers. The second best matchup on Thursday night to the Rams and the Seahawks. Justin Herbert, my boy from Oregon, versus Patrick Mahomes. And then you get the Niners and the Titans in a spicy matchup with Ryan Tannehill, hopefully versus Trey Lance in Week 16. So a couple good matchups, nothing too crazy, but I like what I'm seeing. All right, so the best ones, Jags, Bengals, Rams, Seahawks, right? Green Bay and the Cardinals, or Aaron Rodgers on the Broncos versus the Browns, all right? And then I definitely like that Chiefs-Chargers matchup. I love Justin Herbert. I used to watch him play front row in Eugene, so watch out for the Rams. I mean, the Super Bowl is in L.A., and that's the biggest threat to my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams. Can't wait to watch him this season. Super excited for Matthew Stafford to shut up all the haters. Oh, he was on Detroit. He never had any weapons. He's never won a playoff game. Well, not only are they going to be able to win a playoff game, they might be able to go all the way to the Super Bowl and even beat my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Absolutely love the Rams. Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, Cam Akers, Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods. I can go on and on and on. And guess what? Sean McVay, top 2 coach in the NFL. Kyle Shanahan, love him too. San Francisco 49ers, but Sean McVay, the man genius, the boy genius, he is fantastic. All right, 2021 Thursday night football matchups, about maybe 2 or 3 that really stand out. Rams, Seahawks, rivalry matchup, love it, and then Chiefs, Chargers. All right, a couple. All right, next one. Monday Night Football, you're fired. All right, as Vince McMahon would say, we got Ravens, Raiders, nothing too crazy there. All right, we got Lions, Packers, should be a blowout. Eagles, Cowboys, finally a good matchup. Raiders versus the Chargers was an amazing game. You got Carr broke his dick in that game last year. Then we had Mariota from the Oregon Ducks versus Justin Herbert from the Oregon Ducks. Amazing game last season. Should be a good one this season. Colts, you got Carson Wentz versus Lamar Action Jackson in week 5. Bills and Titans should be great. Tannehill, Josh Allen, love those quarterbacks. Saints, Seahawks, Giants, Chiefs. You know the Chiefs are going to blow out the Giants, but maybe the Giants end up being pretty good this season. I'm hoping. Danny Dimes, put up or shut up. Browns, no. Bears, Steelers, Justin Fields, Ben Roethlisberger, sign me up. Rams, Matthew Stafford versus Trey Lance in week 10, and we better get that. Giants, Bucks should blow them out. And then we get Seattle, Russell Wilson versus Heineke from Meineke or Ryan Fitzmagic. Should be a great one. Pats, Bills, Cam Newton or Mac Jones versus Josh Allen. Can't wait to see that matchup. A rivalry every single time they play. Rams, Cardinals, week 14. Yes, as Daniel Bryan would say. All right, we get who? Matthew Stafford, Kyler Murray, and a little bit more Matthew Stafford with the Aaron Donald a little bit sprinkled in. I absolutely love that. Vikings, Bears, Kirk Cousins, Justin Fields, Dolphins, Tua, Jameis, and then week 17 to win the crown for the AFC North. Browns beating the Steelers. Amazing matchup. So you see Monday night gets a little bit better. Instead of only 1 or 2 Thursday night matchups, we see maybe about 3 or 4 that really stand out for me. Eagles, Cowboys, Colts, Ravens, Bills, Titans. Those look sexy. Raiders, Chargers, Raiders. But then you get teams like the Bears and the Steelers. You get definitely the Niners and the Rams show out. The Chiefs, Giants, Bucks, Giants, I hope are good, but those could be definitely blowouts. Seattle, Washington should be great. Patriots, Bills should be great. Rams, Cardinals will be fantastic. That might be the best one on the slate. And then we got the Browns and the Steelers with everything that brings there as well. Look for the Rams and the Cardinals and maybe even the Seahawks. Who knows? I mean, the Niners might end up being good too, but the NFC West, Niners, Cardinals, Rams, Seahawks, best division in football, hands down. All right? Now, we see what we got on Thursday. 2 good matchups. Then we get Monday night, and we got maybe about, 3 or 4 out of 17. Now look at the slate on Sunday Night Football and prepare to shit your pants. Are you ready? Are you ready to shit your pants? Because I did. All right? Look at Sunday Night Football. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at the Sunday Night Football matchups. Bears versus who? The Rams. Justin Fields, I hope, week 1 versus Matthew Stafford. Great matchup. Chiefs, Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson. Great matchup. Aaron Rodgers versus Trey Lance. Amazing matchup. Better not be Jimmy fucking Garoppolo. Porn star Jimmy. Bucks, Patriots. The game of the fucking century. Tom Brady going back to Gillette against Bill Belichick, Josh McDaniels, and the Patriot fan base. Are you fucking kidding me? A chance to lose, but also a chance to win and show Bill what's up. Bills, Chiefs. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, sign me up. Russell Wilson, Ben Roethlisberger, yes, please. Carson Wentz, Trey Lance, yes, please. Dak Prescott, Kirk Cousins, yes, please. Ryan Tannehill, Matthew Stafford in week 9, yes, please. Raiders with Carr and Mahomes in week 10, yes, please. Roethlisberger, Herbert, week 11, yes, please. Browns, Baker versus Lamar in week 12, rivalry matchup. Then we get the Niners and the Seahawks. Hopefully Trey Lance versus Russell Wilson. Then we get the Bears, Justin Fields versus Aaron Rodgers. And then we get the Saints versus the Buccaneers. Even if Drew Brees is retired and we took him to retirement, you're fired. But we have Jameis Winston coming back to Tampa. We'll see what that does. Washington football team versus the Dallas Cowboys. We used to watch that on Thanksgiving as little kids. Love that matchup. And then we got the Vikings versus the Green Bay Packers. And then week 18 to be determined. The best Sunday night football schedule of fucking all time. I have never, ever seen a schedule list look as good as this. This is Thursday night football and Monday night football put together and had a baby, and then we get Sunday night football. Amazing, amazing schedule. I can't wait to be able to watch this when we get the NFL season rolling. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. And I got one question for you. Well, you know, talk sports like us, your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. This is obviously my 3rd video, 2nd live stream, as well as an upload. Your boy's tired. I got more reading and research to do. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I will be back. And shout out to Valhalla Sports Talk, as well as the Raid and everyone coming in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Your boy will be back with more NFL coverage, as well as sports in general very, very soon. Got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like that's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. NWSF Chain Gang in the building. Love you guys. Fanatic family in the building. Have a great rest of your night. Peace. Woo, baby. What a schedule.